Hello friends, this is Pratyay Bala Tultul. Today I again come with another topic of nursing research which is called hypothesis. Hypothesis is a tentative statement about the relationship between two or more variables. A hypothesis is a specific testable prediction about what you expect to happen in your study. For example, a study designed to be look at the relationship between sleep deprivation and test performance might have a hypothesis that states this study is designed to access the hypothesis that sleep uh, deprived people will perform worse on a test than individuals who are not sleep deprived. Next, we see the definition of hypothesis. According to Charles, hypothesis is a statement or declaration of the expected outcome of a research study. It is based on logical, rational, and yes, empirical possibilities for testing. According to Webster, hypothesis is a tentative assumption made in order to draw out and test its logical or empirical consequence. According to Nancy Byrne, hypothesis is a formal statement of the expected relationship between two or more variables in a specified population. Next, we see the component of hypothesis. Dependent and independent variable, it should be specific and precise. The statements in the hypothesis should not be contradictory. It should specific variable between which the relationship to be established. It should describe one issue only. Now we see the criteria to formulation of hypothesis. Identify the independent and dependent variables so be studied. Specify the nature of the relationship that exists between these variables. It is the better to be concise than to be long-winded. It is also better to be have several simple hypotheses than that one complicated hypothesis. Does not include reference to specific measures. Does not refer to specific statistical procedures that will be used in analysis. Implies it population that you are going to study. Next, we see the characteristics of good hypothesis. It should be conceptually clear, it should be specific and should explain the expected relations between variables. It should be simple, it should be free from value judgment, it should be related to available techniques, it should be testable, be logically consistent, it directly related of the research problem. It is factually or theoretically based. It states relationship between variable. It states in such a form that is can be expected, accepted, rejected. Purpose of hypothesis. It offers explanation of the relationship between those variables that can be empirically tested. It furnishes proof that the researcher has sufficient background knowledge to enable him or her to make suggestions in order to extend existing knowledge. It gives direction to an investigation. It structures the next phase in the investigation and therefore furnish community to the examination of the problem. Now we see the types of hypothesis. Hypothesis can be classified based on its origin, formulation, complexity, anticipated relationship between the variables and cause and effect relationship between the variables. Based on origin are two types, inductive and deductive. Based on formulation, research and null hypothesis. Based on anticipated relationship, directional and non-directional hypothesis. Based on complexity, simple and complex hypothesis. Next we see the steps of testing hypothesis. Step 1, formulate hypothesis. Step A, formulate hypothesis. Step B, data analysis and interpretation. Step C, easy understanding of the process with on fear factor. Step D, understanding basic principle of statistics, designing the research. Thanks for watching this video and